Here we go. Good evening, everyone. Again, this is Robert. RJO Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1988 season is on the air. Today's date is August 1st, 1988. We are in the beginning of the playoff push. Today, we are at Royal Stadium for a big American League matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. The Tigers come into this game a record of 62-40. They are right now the leaders in the American League East. They have a 2-game lead on the Yankees. The Kansas City Royals are 53-51. They are in third, but only have a 1-game lead on the California Angels, who are in fourth. So a very important game for both these teams to start the month of August. Here we are in August, 2 months left in the 88 regular season. So far, it's been wacky. A lot of teams that should be doing good are not, and some teams that shouldn't be doing good are. Let's see what tonight has to say here. Ronald Sparsky, Brian B., John Haverly, Chuck Rawlings, and Brian Patterson join us here at Royal Stadium. The Royals historically won this game 5-3. The Tigers had 7 hits. The Royals had 9 hits. There were no errors in the game. But let's see what Inside Pitch has to say tonight. So the beginning of August, the playoff push, the pennant race is 1 month back. And who knows what may occur as we get ready for some big-time baseball. Enough talk. Let's get to the game. Starting pitcher for the Kansas City Royals tonight, Mark Gubicza. 20 wins, 8 losses, a 2.70 ERA. We have seen him a number of times so far. He always seems to be the pitcher when I choose a game for the Royals. So we are all set and ready to go. Tigers lead the American League East. Royals in third, American League West. Still 2 months to go. Lot can happen. Let's get going. Top of the first. Leading off for the Royals will be the left fielder, Pat Sheridan. 254 average, 11 homers, 47 RBIs in 88. We're going to use blue, white, and white dice. Royals are the home team. All set and ready to go. The fans here at Royal Stadium know this is a big game. Let's see how it goes. Gubicza, 6'5", range play. Sheridan, 5'4", grounder to short. That's hit to Stillwell. His range is a 3. That is a 2. He'll take care of it and throw to first. 1 out. And now we'll see second baseman Lou Whitaker, who should be in the Hall of Fame with Trammell. 275 average, 12 homers, 55 RBIs in 88. Gubicza with the pitch. 2-2, strikeout 6, and that's a swing. That's actually a called strike 3. He got him, and just barely. Strikeout number 1 for Gubicza. He had 183 of them in 88, but he just gets them. Royal Stadium subtracts 2 to strikeouts and 2 to walks. Next batter will be the first baseman, Dave Bergman. 294 average, 5 homers, 35 RBIs. Nothing wrong with those stats for 88. Gubicza will pitch. Gubicza, 1-6, possible error. Bergman, 2-5. That's going to be a single into right field, and that's hit to Tartable. His error rating is a 6. That's a 1, and it's going to get by him. That's going to be a single and an error. Bergman will get the second automatically. Tartable is a 0 arm, a 1-2. Bergman will take third also. He will not. That's going to be a single and an error. A single and an error for Bergman. And that is an E9 on Tartable. And that'll be the first error on the Royals. They didn't have any in the game in real life. So Bergman winds up on second on a single and an error with 2 outs. And now we'll see the shortstop, Alan Trammell, 311 average, 15 homers, 69 RBIs. Hall of Famer? Yeah, but he needs Whitaker to be there with him. Gubicza will pitch to Trammell. Albert Price joins us here at Royal Stadium. Yeah, I had to restart the stream. Nothing on the 11. Gubicza, 1-2. That's at the park. Royal Stadium, 5-3. And that's going to be a single pass short for a base hit. Bergman, base runner 3 with 2 outs. And that'll be fast enough. He'll come around third. He will score. It's an RBI single by Trammell. Tigers take a quick 1-0 lead here on the top of the first. So that error does come to bite the Royals in the butt, as it allowed the runner on second to score. Now we'll see the Detroit designated hitter, Darrell Evans, 208 average, 22 homers, 64 RBIs. He is DHing tonight. 2 outs. Trammell on at first. He had 7 stolen bases. That is a 1. He's not going. Gubicza, 6-4 against the lefty. Blank. Evans, 2-3. And it's a fly out the left. Coming over there is going to be Bo Jackson. He'll put it away for the out. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error. And the Tigers take a quick 1-0 lead here going into the bottom of the first. You know what I was watching? Before I turned on the stream? A little baseball. The Mets and the Marlins in spring training was actually on MLB TV. I decided to catch a little bit. The pitch clock, the game moves a little bit quicker. It's going to take some time for the fans to get used to that too, not just the players. Let's go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Detroit Tigers tonight, Doyle Alexander, 14 wins, 11 losses, a 4.32 ERA, a little high on the ERA, but Alexander still actually had more wins than losses, so I call that a successful year. Let's see what the Royals have to say tonight. Bottom of the first, center fielder Willie Wilson leads off, 262 average, a homer and 37 RBIs in 88. Yeah, the pitch clock is affecting the batters more than the pitchers. That's how it looks so far. If that game is still playing, by the time I get done with this stream, I'll go right to it. Alexander, 5-5, range play. Wilson, 5-4, ground ball right back to Alexander. His range is a 2, and he's got it. Nice play by Alexander. Gets it on the hop, and he'll throw to first for the out, 1 down. Nice play by Doyle Alexander. Next up will be the shortstop, Kurt Stillwell, 251 average, 10 homers, 53 RBIs. Alexander, he will pitch. 4-4 against the switch left, that's blank. Stillwell, 5-2, fly out the left, and Sheridan will get to that with no problem. Here comes the third baseman, Kevin Seitzer. I expected a little better out of him, but he still was pretty solid for his career. 304 average, 5 homers, 60 RBIs. Alexander will make the pitch. 2-6, a home run result against the righty. Seitzer needs a 4. The 18 is high. 5-4, and instead he grounds it to second base. Lou Whitaker will take care of it, toss it over to first. And that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning. Alexander throws Seitzer a fat one, but he can't do anything with it. 1-0 Cats after 1. But I will say one thing, it's very good. It was awesome to see baseball on my TV or my computer screen once again. Second inning, leading off for the Cats will be the right fielder, Chet Lemon. This guy was so underrated, and he was solid. 264 average, 17 homers, 64 RBIs. I put Chet Lemon in the Hall of the Very Good. Gubicza with the pitch. 4-4, error on a grounder. Lemon, 6-4, popped up. That's going to be a pop fly ball to second, and it's going to be White making the play. Next up will be Dwayne Murphy. He is in center field for this game. 250 average, 4 homers, 19 RBIs. Gubicza with the deal. 5-3, walk 3, and that will be ball 4. And Murphy will coax a walk. First walk issued by Gubicza. He had 80 of them that year. And now the catcher, Matt Noakes, 251 average, 16 homers, 53 RBIs in 88. Infield double play depth. And that is a 3. And Murphy staying put. Hit and run actually comes up, but Gubicza will swing. Or Matt Noakes is going to pitch. Gubicza, 1-1. Pitcher result. Lefty, 1-8's an out. That is an 8. Now it's going to be an out. And that's a fly out to center. It'll be Wilson getting to that one. Nice job by Gubicza to get Noakes out, 2 down. And now we'll see the third baseman, Tom Brookins, 243 average, 5 homers, 38 RBIs. Always felt Brookins was stable. Not a great hitter, but he could play some pretty good third base. Strategy roll, nothing on the 8. Gubicza, 1-2, that's at the park. Royal Stadium, 6-5, that's a base hit. It'll be a single to center. Murphy a base runner 2. Single to center, -2, makes a base, actually with 3 with 2 outs. -2 is a 1. The only way he gets to third is on a 1. That's a 3. He'll hold at second base. As the center fielder Wilson gets that ball in there, but that keeps the inning alive on a base hit by Brookins. So I say he's not that great a hitter, and all he does is get a base hit. Here comes Sheridan. Sheridan 0 for 1. 2 outs. Runners on base. And nothing on the 6. And yeah, his Astros did beat my Mets in spring training. Not too bad. Gubicza with the pitch. 3-3. Strikeout 10. Nope, that's too high. Sheridan, 5-3. And he pops that one up as well. And that's a pop out to second base. And it will be Frank White getting there and making the catch. No runs and a hit and a walk. 1-0 Tigers here as we go to the bottom of the second. Alexander gets back on the mound. Leading off for the Royals will be first baseman George Brett. Hall of Famer? Yeah. Scott Rowland can't hold his jockstrap either. 308 average, 24 homers, 103 RBIs in 88. Excellent year. Brett always had excellent year, just like Schmidt. Alexander, 5-4 against the lefty. Blank. Brett, 3-2. A line drive it right to Alexander. He'll glove it. 1 out. Line out to the pitcher. And now here comes second baseman Frank White. 235 average, 8 homers, 58 RBIs. Scott who? Exactly. Alexander, 5-1 against the righty. Strikeout. The 11 is high. White, 6-2. And against the righty, that's a fly out to center field. And Murphy will get to there, making the catch. 2 down. Next up is the right fielder, Danny Tartabull. 274 average, 26 homers, 102 RBIs. Great stats. I don't care what anybody says. Tartabull was a beast. Alexander, 3-1. Error on a grounder. Tartabull, 2-2 against the righty. That's a ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Bergman. His error rating is a 5. That's a 1, and he's going to commit an error out there. And Tartabull's going to be safe. Looks like they tried to get the ball. It went under his glove. He chased after it, but by that time, Tartabull is safe at first, and that's going to be an E3. That's the first error on the Tigers. They didn't have any errors in this game either, so Tartabull gets safe to first as Bergman couldn't make the play and allows a chance for this guy. Up next, the Kansas City designated hitter, Bill Buckner. 249 average, 3 homers, 43 RBIs. May he rest in peace. Tartabull on it first. There is a strat roll, and that's a 1. He actually gets the steal sign, but I'm not going to send him. He'll stay put. Alexander will pitch. Alexander, 5-5, range play. Buckner, 5-3, line drive to first. That's hit to Bergman. His range is a 3. That is a 4. He won't get it, and that's going to be a double right down the line. But Tartabull will automatically hold at second base. Buckner goes to second. Tartabull goes to hold at third base, and Buckner holds at second base, and that's a double. So Bergman makes an error, and now he can't make a range play. Now the Royals got runners at second and third for this guy. Left fielder, Bo Jackson. Hall of Famer? No. One of the greatest athletes in history? Yes. 246 average, 25 homers, 68 RBIs. Tartable on at third, Buckner on at second. And let's see what happens with a strat. Nothing on the 14. Alexander will pitch. Alexander, 3-2, strikeout. Yep, he gets Jackson easily because all Jackson does when a K comes up, he's pretty much gone. Swing and a miss, struck him outside, retired. That'll be the first strikeout for Alexander. He had 126 of them. No runs, one hit, and there was one error. And after two, it is still 1-0 in favor of the Tigers. It's been a very fun 88 season so far. A lot of teams that should be doing good are not. And I'm getting a little chastised for it by how FastScore is running things. But hey, that's the way the dice roll. Top of the third, leading off for the Cats will be Sweet Lou Whitaker. He struck out his first time up. Gubicza with the pitch. 2-5, strikeout, not this time. Whitaker, 4-2, and against the righty, that's a grounder to the pitcher, and Gubicza will handle it and toss it over to first. Here's Bergman, and he gets a sarcastic cheer here from the Royal Stadium crowd. Got a base hit his first time up, but made an error. Gubicza with the deal. 3-4, blank. Bergman, 4-5, ground out, second base. That'll be taken care of by White, and that's the second out. Here's Trammell. Trammell got a base hit his first time up. Pitch underway. Gubicza, 5-3, walk, 17, that's high. Trammell, 1-5, that's a single. They hits that one past second, and Trammell keeps the inning alive. That's his second hit of the game. A chance now for Evans. He's 0-for-1. Trammell had 7 stolen bases, and he'll stay put. Gubicza looking in. Steeler fan joins us here at Royal Stadium. And yes, congratulations to your Astros for winning a spring training game. Congrats to you there. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 13. Gubicza. 3-6 against the lefty. Blank. Evans. 2-1. That's a base hit. It's a single to right. Trammell, a base runner 5. Single to right. +2 is a 7. There's not going to be a throw. Trammell's automatically going to make third. And runners in the corners now with 2 outs. As now once in the middle of the Tiger batting order doing it. And here comes Lemon. Lemon is 0-for-1. They'll beat the Mets again in October. Hey, you know what? If we're a Steeler fan, I'll tell you right now, if the Astros beat the Mets in October, I have no problem with it. You know why? We both made the World Series. Remember, all I want is a pennant. I want to win the pennant. You can't get to the World Series unless you win the National League. They win a pennant, I'm happy. Win the World Series would be the icing on the cake, but I will take a pennant any day. Let's see, runners in the corners. Nothing happening on the 11. Lemon is 0-for-1. Gubicza with the pitch. A 5-6 strikeout 4, and he got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He gets Lemon, and that is strikeout number 2 for Gubicza. And the Tigers are going to strand a couple. No runs on 2 hits. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Alexander will get back on the mound. Leading off for the Royals will be the catcher, Larry Owen. Didn't see much of him this year, but he got the starting catcher for this game. A .210 average, a homer, and 3 RBIs. So bottom of the third inning, 1-0 in favor of the Cats. Alexander, 3-5, possible error. Owen, 6-4. That's a line drive right to second base. There won't be an error. That's going to be an out. And that is out number 1. Whitaker makes the play. There's no errors on lineouts unless there's runners on base. Here's Wilson. Wilson is 0 for 1. The National League East will be the most interesting division in majors this year. You know what? I really don't think so. I think the National League East is going to be one of the most interesting divisions. I think the most interesting division is going to be the National League West. I don't think the Giants are going to fold again like they did last year. And I think the Dodgers are the team to beat. And the thing about the Padres, I have no idea how that team's going to do. The San Diego Padres right now has got to be the sleeper team. Either they're going to win it all, or they may not even make the postseason. Alexander, 4-1, error on a throw. Wilson, 1-1. That's a fly out to right. Coming over there will be Lemon, and that's out number 2. Next up is Stillwell. Stillwell is 0 for 1. Alexander will go ahead and pitch. 2-2, strikeout 2, swing and a miss at a great curveball, struck him out, and that retires the side. Strikeout number 2 for Alexander. And right now, again, a low-scoring start. After 3, 1-0 in favor of the Tigers. World's Worst Gamer joins us here at Royal Stadium. Good to see you there, WWG. Had a nice little chat with him as well at Beatles Eternally and his chat. Top of the 4th, 1-0 favor of the Tigers. Dwayne Murphy leads off for the Big D. He walked his first time up. Gubicza with the pitch. 1-6, possible error. Murphy, 1-2. That's a grounder to short. That'll be handled by Stillwell. His error rating is a 6. That's a 10. Won't be an error. He'll take care of it and toss it over to first. 1 out. And here comes Noakes. Noakes is 0 for 1. Gubicza with the deal. 4-2. Wild pitch. Ball 1. 3-6 against the lefty. Blank. Noakes 6-5. That's ground out to first. And it'll be Brett handling that. And he'll take it himself for out number 2. Next batter is Brookins. And Brookins got a base hit his first time up. Gubicza, 3-6 against the righty. That's going to be an out. And it's a ground ball to short. Handled easily by Stillwell. Take his time. Toss over to first. And that's the inning. 1, 2, 3, go the Tigers. And we go to the bottom of the 4th. Timeout for 1 second. Had to answer a question. David Vega joins us here at Royal Stadium. So we go to the bottom of the 4th, 1-0 here. Kevin Seitzer leads off for KC. He's 0 for 1. Alexander with the pitch. 1-4 against the righty. Strikeout. The 11 is high. Seitzer, 4-5. That's a base hit. He hits one in center field. And Seitzer will hit one into center field. It's a base hit. Next up is Mr. Brett. He's 0 for 1. Infield double play. Seitzer had 10 stolen bases. That is a 5. He doesn't go anywhere. 5 actually doesn't get the hit and run sign. Yeah, he does get the hit and run, but Brett's going to swing. Brett's got good home run power. And when you hit and run, you cut homers in half. Alexander, 2-2, strikeout 2. And that strikes him out. Nice pitch by Alexander. He strikes out Brett. He didn't strike out much, but he got him there. 1 out. Strikeout number 3 for Alexander. Here's White. White is 0 for 1. And that is a 4. Seitzer, again the hit and run comes up, but they're not gonna do it. Alexander will pitch. Alexander, 4-6. Wild pitch, and that's a 2, and that will be 1. He didn't have many wild pitches, but he will do that one. And that's a wild pitch by Alexander. That puts Seitzer at second base. And they'll do it again. Strategy roll, and he'll stay put. Alexander with the pitch. 2-3. Home run chance. Righty, 1-6. The 10 is high. White, 6-6. And that is a fly to left. Fly out to left field. Sheridan will get to it. He will make the catch. Seitzer will not go. He will automatically stay at second, 2 down. Since a fly out to left is a -3 automatically, and I usually do not send runners if the modification automatically keeps them where they are. Here is Tartable. Tartable reached on an error his first time up. Seitzer, and that is a 4, and he will stay put. Alexander will make the pitch. Alexander, 1-2. That's at the park. Royal Stadium, 1-2. That's hit to left field. That is a 4, and that's going to be a double for Danny Tartable, and the Royals will tie this game up. So Tartable hits a double to left field. Coming in is Seitzer, and we're tied at 1. So Tartable gets some help from the ballpark. The batter now is Buckner. Buckner got a double his first time up. Strat, nothing on the 12. Alexander will pitch. 5-2, blank. Buckner, 6-2, and that's ground out to second base. Whitaker will take care of that one with no problem, and he will toss it over to retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits, and a wild pitch. But we got a tie ball game here after 4. Timeout for 1 moment. Okay. We go to the top of the 5th here. Tied at 1. Another low-scoring game here. Lately, we've been getting a lot of pitchers' duels, but that's fine. Sheridan will lead off. He's 0 for 2. Gubicza with the pitch. 5-5 against the lefty. That's a blank. Sheridan, a 1-4, and it's a fly out to left. And Jackson will get to that one and put it away for the out. Here's Whitaker. Whitaker is 0 for 2. Gubicza with the pitch. Gubicza, 3-5. Error on a throw. Whitaker, 3-2. That's a fly out to left. It'll be handled there by Jackson again. There won't be a throwing error. 2 outs. Now the batter is Bergman. Bergman is 1 for 2 with a single and scored. Gubicza with the pitch. Gubicza, 5-5 against the lefty. That is blank. Bergman, 5-1. That's a fly ball hit the center field. And Willie Wilson will get to that. And that is another 1-2-3 inning by Gubicza. So after giving up a run on 5 hits the first 3 innings, he sent the Tigers packing. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Bo knows baseball. Jackson leads off, and he's 0 for 1. 1-1 tie here, 5th inning. Alexander, 5-4 against the righty. Home run result against the righty. Jackson needs 20s. That's a 2, and he sent that one probably to the moon. Kaboom! High, deep, and gone. Home run, Bo Jackson. Stadium cheers. Yay! Alexander went ahead and pitched him a basketball, and Jackson slam dunked that one into the left field stands. It's 2-1 Royals. Now you make a home run chance or result against Bo Jackson, it's gone. They may need binoculars to find out where that ball landed. Here's Owen. Owen is 0 for 1. 2-1 Royals. Alexander 3-5, possible error. Owen 6-5, and that's going to be a line out right to first. There won't be an error. That'll be caught by Bergman for the out. Next up is Wilson. Wilson is 0 for 2. Alexander, he will pitch. Alexander, 4-2, range play. Wilson, 1-5. That's a fly ball, hit the left field. Sheridan's pretty good out there. His range is a 4, and he'll make the catch on the run. 2 outs. And that'll be a fly out to left. Nice play by Sheridan. It'll bring up Stillwell. Stillwell is 0 for 2. Alexander goes to pitch. 3-6, blank. Stillwell, 1-6. That's a base hit. He hits that one past short, and it keeps the inning alive for the Royals. Single by Stillwell. Now the batter is Seitzer. Alka-Seitzer. He's 1 for 2. Stillwell had 6 stolen bases. He'll stay on the 17. Justin Ludwig joins us here at Royal Stadium. Alexander makes the pitch. 5-2. That is a blank. Seitzer, 3-5. And that one's hit to right field. That is a 2. And that's going to be a double for Kevin Seitzer against a righty. A double to right. Stillwell, base runner 4 with 2 outs. Double to right is a 0. A 1-4. Stillwell will score. And he does. That's going to be an RBI double for Seitzer. He will hold at second base. And now the Royals are beginning to get some runs in here. And now have a 3-1 lead. Stadium cheers. Yay! The batter now is Brett. They're going to go talk to Alexander on the mound for a moment. And now we'll continue to pitch here. Brett is 0 for 2. 3-1 Royals. Strategy roll. Nothing. That is a 2. Seitzer action. Nope, he'll stay put. Alexander with the pitch. Alexander, 5-4 against the lefty. That's a blank. Brett, 3-3. Ground ball hit to first. Bergman will handle it. He will call off Alexander and retire the side. 2 runs on 3 hits. And a solo bomb by Bo Jackson. And I still think they're looking for the ball. He hit that ball in Kansas City. He hit that ball here at Royal Stadium. And it might have wound up in Busch Stadium. We go to the top of the 6th. Alan Trammell leads off for Detroit. He's 2 for 2. He's got 2 singles. Gubicza with the pitch. Gubicza, 5-4, range play. Trammell, 5-3. That ball is hit to right field. That is an 18 against the righty. It's just going to be a fly out to right, but it's a chance for Tartable, and not who you want to hit to. His range is a 1, and that is a 5, and that's going to be a double anyway. So Trammell goes ahead and hits that one into right. Tartable really had no chance, and Trammell is going to wind up on second base with a double. As Tartable couldn't make that play. And now the Tigers are in business. Here's Evans. Evans 1 for 2 with a single. Trammell on at second. Strat. Nothing on the 17. 3-1 Royals. Gubicza will pitch to Evans. Gubicza, 6-4 against the lefty. That is a blank. Evans, 4-3. A ground out to third. That'll be handled by Seitzer. Throw goes to first for the out. Trammell will stay at second base. Here's Lemon. Lemon is 0 for 2. Nothing on the 15. Trammell stays at second. Gubicza, 3-5. Error on a throw. Lemon, 3-1. And that's a fly out. It's going to be a fly out to left field. And that will be caught by Jackson for out number 2. Trammell, base runner 4, Jackson a 0, and a fly out to left field. Trammell can get to third on a 1. It is a 6. Another 6. He could be out. That is a 5. Trammell will go ahead and stay at second base. Now, if a throw was coming to if it was going, I would have rolled to see if there was going to be a throwing error. But not that time. 2 down. And now here's Murphy. Murphy is 0 for 1. Got a walk. Am I a Canes fan for college basketball and football? Yes, I am. How about those Canes basketball teams? Football team couldn't do crap. The Canes basketball team is going to win the ACC outright. Question is, can they win the tournament? Can they win the ACC tournament? I'm not caring about the national championship tournament. I want them to win the ACC tournament. Trammell on at second. Nothing on the 19. Gubicza will pitch. Gubicza, 2-2, strikeout 11. No, too high. Murphy, 2-4. It's a ground ball at the third. And it will be Seitzer handling that. Throws to first, side retired. A leadoff double by Trammell. And the Tigers could not do anything with it. We'll go with the bottom of the 6th. Yeah, there is no real dominant team this year. Right now, in my opinion, the Canes are a 3 seed in the national title tournament. But if they win the ACC tournament, they better be no lower than a 2. But they got to win the ACC tournament. Bottom of the 6th, Frank White leads off, and he's 0 for 2. Alexander, he will pitch. 6-5 against the righty. Strikeout, got him. Swing and a miss at a low curveball. Nice pitch there by Alexander. That will be his 4th strikeout. Here's Tartable. Tartable is one for 2, a double and reached on an error. Alexander sets up. Ryan Sullivan joins us here at Royal Stadium. Alexander, 2-4, strikeout. The 16 is high. Tartable, 5-1, ground out short. And that'll be Trammell handling that. And that's out number 2. 2 down for Buckner. Buckner, 1 for 2. He's got a double. Youngstown State may make the first appearance. Yes, they may. Alexander, 4-1, error on a throw. Buckner, 5-6, ground ball hit the first. That ball is hit to Bergman. His error rating is a 5. That's a 1, and he's going to make another error. That's going to be an error on a throw. Alexander trying to cover. Alexander's range is a 2, and he will prevent the ball from getting past him. Bad throw by Bergman. Buckner is safe. Another error on Bergman. That's his 2nd error in the game and the 2nd error on the Tigers. It keeps the inning alive for Bo Jackson. Jackson hit a bomb his last time up. He's 1 for 2. They're still looking for the ball. Buckner on at first. Strategy roll coming up. Nothing on the 6. Buckner stays put. Alexander will pitch to Jackson. Bo looking for another good hit. Here comes the pitch. 2-3. Home run chance. Righty. 1-6. The 18 is too high. Jackson 5-6. But he does get a base hit to left field, and that will be a single. Buckner, base runner 2. with 2 outs. Single to left, -2 is a 0. Buckner not very fast. He will hold at second base. So he does not get a homer, but he gets a base hit and keeps the inning alive for Owen. Owen will bat. It's the 6th inning still. He's 0 for 2. Buckner on at second, Jackson on at first. Anything on the strat? The answer is no. Alexander, he will make the pitch. 6-2, hit by pitch. Yes, he hit him. Plunk, ouch. And the bases are loaded. The one thing you really couldn't have with Owen up, his hit by pitch rating is a 16. That is a 2. And he hits Owen. First hit batter of the game. And now a chance for Willie Wilson. And he's 0 for 3. They go talk to Alexander. He can pitch to 2 more batters before tiring. Will pitch to Wilson here. Fans here at Royal Stadium know the Royals could use another big hit. Royals are 2 games above 500. Tigers lead the AL East. So Alexander sets up. Pitch coming in. That's a 4. Nothing happening. MV joins us here at Royal Stadium. Alexander with the pitch. 5-1 against the switch left. That is a blank. Wilson, 6-4, and he'll come through. That's going to be a single into center field. Buckner will score. Jackson, base runner 5 with 2 outs. Single to center, +2 is a 7. He will score. Owen, a base runner 2 with 2 outs. Single to center, -1. The only way he gets the third is on a 1. And he does. Owen gets the third base. Wilson coming around first. He's going to try to take, does he take second on the throw? Yes, he does. It's going to be a double. Stadium cheers. Yay! 5-1 Royals as Wilson comes through with a double to get 2 runs in. Owen holds at third base. The batter now is Stillwell, and that will be it for will it be it for Alexander? Yeah, it will be it. That'll be it for Alexander. And that error was huge. That was a big-time error again. The Royals capitalize on an error here, and we will see a new pitcher for the Cats. 5-1 Royals. Let's see who the Cats want to bring in here. And they're going to go with a righty, I think. And not him. They'll probably go with, they'll go with him. Coming on to pitch for the Tigers will be Eric King. 4 wins, 1 loss, 3 saves, a 3.41 ERA. King will be the second Tiger pitcher. Baseball with the Demos joins us here at Royal Stadium. It is good to see you there, David. And I hope we gave you a little bit of a push to start videoing again. Like I said, a great live stream would be a great idea. And of course, to change maybe your name, from Baseball Demos, since you don't do demos anymore. So I would say do it kind of like I do. I do an inside pitch season selection show. How about a new name, a new title name for Baseball Demo selection show? You put out some names and then we'll make a vote, something like that, if you'd like. Runners at second and third, 5-1 Royals, bottom of the 6th. And the Tigers here are now beginning to fall apart a little bit. Strategy rolls are still on. That is a 20. King does have a bulk and a pickoff rating, but it's not gonna happen. Owen on at third, Wilson on at second. King, 6-3, strikeout 20 is high. Stillwell, 5-5, and that's going to be a base hit past second base, and it will be a single. Owen will score. Wilson will score. It's now 7-1 Royals. Stadium cheers. Yay! Well, I said it was a low-scoring game for a while, But now the Royals have opened it up in the last 2 innings and now have a 7-1 lead on the Tigers. Doug Hunt joins us here at Royal Stadium. Here is Seitzer. Seitzer having a good night, 2 for 3, a single and a double. Strategy rolls are now off. Pitcher versus batter. King, 3-3, strikeout, 16 is high. Seitzer, 1-5. That's a fly ball hit to left field. And Sheridan will camp under it, put it away, and retire the side. 4 runs on 3 hits, 1 hit batter, and 1 error. And the Royals have now taken a 7-1 lead here after 6 at Royal Stadium. DEIP joins us here now at Royal Stadium. We go to the top of the 7th. Mark Gubicza stays on the mound. Now he's got a 6-run lead. Matt Noakes leads off for the Cats. He's 0 for 2. Gubicza with the pitch. 6-6 at the park. Royal Stadium, 6-2. That's a single with a possible double. Noakes is going to turn around first. He's got to try for second. It's hit to right field. Noakes a base runner 1. Right fielder is Tartable, a 0 arm. Noakes not fast. His only way he gets there is on a 1. That is a 2. And he says, no, I'm not very fast. I'm going to stay at first. And that's probably the right thing to do anyway. You're down by 6 runs. Batter now is Brookins. Brookins is 1 for 2. Big Clue joins us here at Royal Stadium. Noakes on it first. No strat. Gubicza, 4-3, strikeout 9. That is high. Brookins, 2-5, and that's a base hit. It'll be a single past third. Noakes, however, will hold at second since he's not very fast with a base runner 1. But now the Tigers are trying to get some runs going. So top of the order now for Sheridan. And that was the second hit for Brookins. Sheridan is 0 for 3. Infield is at double play. 7-1 Royals, but now the Tigers trying to get into this. Gubicza, 3-1, strikeout. And that kills a good rally. That's a strikeout on Sheridan. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is strikeout number 3 for Gubicza. 1 down. Here's Whitaker. On the S+9, if the base runner is 1 and the outfielder arm is -1, do you call it a 0 and the runner stays at first? No, I call it a 0. The runner stays at first. If that's a 0, it works the same way. If it's a 0, he doesn't go. There's got to be a chance to roll. If it's a 0, he has no chance. He stays. So there. So yes, I call it a 0, he doesn't go. I've done that. Noakes on at second. Brooks at first. Here's Whitaker. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Gubicza in a little bit of jam himself. Gubicza, 3-6 against the lefty. That is blank. Whitaker, 4-6. That's a fly out to right field. And coming over there is going to be Tartable. Makes the catch. 2 outs. Whitaker is now 0 for 4 tonight. Here's Bergman, and he's had a rough night tonight. Bergman is 1 for 3 at the plate, but he's committed 2 errors tonight. And with an error rating of 5, he doesn't make many errors, but he made 2 of them tonight. New Steelers fans say, Red Sox fan, epic 1976 Yankees Red Sox strat game. No, I've not seen it, and maybe and it looks like I need to watch the replay. Runners at first and second, 2 down. Gubicza, 3-5, error on a throw. Bergman, 6-1. That's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Stillwell. His error rating is a 6. That's an 8. He won't make an error. He's going to throw to second to get Brookins and retire the side. No runs, 2 hits. But the Tigers are unable to do anything with it. 7-1 lead for the Royals. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Our next matchup will be tomorrow night. It will be August 4th. We're going to stay in the American League, and we're going back north of the border once again to Exhibition Stadium. A big matchup as the Minnesota Twins are going to take on the Toronto Blue Jays. Alan Anderson will go for the Twins, and Mike Flanagan will go for the Blue Jays. The Twins right now are 6 games back of Oakland. They are in second place in the AL West. Toronto is in 4th place, but they're only 1 game behind the Brewers for 3rd. It's a very tight race in the American League East right now as 5 teams are fighting for 3 spots and a big important game for Minnesota. So that will be the Twins and the Blue Jays tomorrow night. Anderson against Flanagan on Inside Pitch. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning here. 7-1 Royals. Eric King will stay out there. And George Brett will lead off. He's 0 for 3. King with the pitch. 2-2 against the lefty. Walk. The 19 is high. Brett 5-4, and that's a base hit. He hits one into center field. And Brett leads off with a single. It looks like the Royals are looking for more. That's the first hit of the game for Brett. Here comes White. White is 0 for 3. Infield double play. Strategy rolls are off. King 2-4. Wild pitch. Yep, that will go to the backstop. That is a 7, and Brett will wind up at second base. First wild pitch thrown by King as the Tigers here are completely falling apart. Brett on at second now. King will pitch. King 1-3. Possible error. White 6-5. That's popped up. It's a pop fly ball to short. Getting under it is Trammell. His error rating is a 5. That's a 16. He'll make the catch. 1 out. Nice play by Trammell. Made it a little difficult, but he got there. Tartable is next, and he is 1 for 3. A double and reached on in there. May use FastScore in the 87 GOP. Okay, there you go. Getting some very interesting results with FastScore this year for this 88 season. King with the pitch. 2-5. Blank. Tartable. A 2-2. And against the righty. That's a grounder to first base. And Bergman will take care of it himself. Brett goes to third. 2 outs. And now Buckner. Buckner is 1 for 3. Reached on an error and doubled. King sets in there. Fans here at Royal Stadium would like another run. Pitch from King. 6-3. Strikeout 5. No. Just misses. Royal Stadium saves his bacon. 4-4. And he hits one to right field. That is a 10. And that's going to be a base hit for Buckner. It'll be a single. Buckner will bring in Brett. And the Royals are now pouring it on. It is now 8-1. Stadium cheers. Yay! And now the batter is Jackson. Jackson 2 for 3, a home run and a single. 2 men down. They're going to look at the king just to get out of this, finish this inning off. The Royals here an 8-1 lead. Buckner on it first. Pitch coming from King. 2-5. That is a blank. Jackson 4-5. And against the righty, that's ground out to second base. And Whitaker will take care of it. Toss it over to first. And that's the inning. 1 run on 2 hits for the Royals. They're commanding an 8-1 lead here after 7. But remember, no lead is safe on inside pitch. Top of the 8th, Mark Gubicza. Let's see how many batters he's got left. He can pitch to 2 more batters before he retires, but he's got a 7-run lead. I don't think they'll take him out unless he exhausts himself. Alan Trammell leads off for the Tigers. He's having a good night. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a double. Gubicza with the pitch. 6-2, range play at the park. Royal Stadium, 3-5. That's a fly ball hit to center field. Willie Wilson out there, not very good range. His range is a 2, and that is a 3. And that's going to be a single, so Trammell does get a base hit. And he's now 4 for 4. So what a night tonight for Trammell, as he's trying to make me eat my words on his Hall of Fame stats. Here's Evans. Evans is 1 for 3. And Evans, he's going to bat. Not much really on the bench for the Tigers. And in this case, I really want to use them when you really need them. Right now, you need base runners. You're down by 7. Strategy rolls are off. Gubicza, 5-4. Range play. Evans, 1-6. That's a ground ball hit to third. And that's hit to Seitzer. His range, it's a double play depth. His range is a 2. And that is a 6. It'll get past him. And that's going to be a single. So it's going to be a base hit. And let's see, a single past third. Trammell, he will hold at second base. He's got good speed, but he will hold there. As now the Tigers are trying to put something together here. And here comes Lemon. Lemon is 0 for 3. Gubicza is now tired, but they're going to let him pitch. Trammell on it second, Evans on it first. Nobody out, top of the 8th. Tigers trying to get something going. Gubicza, 3-4. That's a blank. Lemon, 4-2. Base hit right field. That will be a single. Trammell, base runner 4. Single to right. +1 is a 5. You're down by 7 runs, but I think that's good enough to try to score. A 1-5, he will score. And he does. Trammell will score on that 3, though. Evans will have to hold at second base. Lemon holds it first, and it is now 8-2. So 3 straight base hits by the Tigers. The bullpen is warming up. Dwayne Murphy is up next. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Joel Turney joins us here at Royal Stadium. So runners now at first and second, now an 8-2 ball game. Gubicza, they're going to let him stay out there. Still a 6-run lead, but nobody out in the top of the 8th. If Gubicza gives up another run, I'll take him out. Gubicza with the pitch. 1-4, strikeout 10. That is high. Murphy. 1-3, it's a fly out to left. Jackson will come under it. He will put it away. Evans stays at first. Evans stays at second, and that's 1 out. Next batter is Noakes. Noakes is 1 for 3. Runners at first and second. 1 out here, top of the 8th. Detroit trying to do something. Gubicza, 2-3, wild pitch. Nope, ball 1 on the 20. 1-4, strikeout 18, that's high. Noakes, 1-6, and that's a fly out to center field. Wilson will come in. He'll camp under it, make the catch, out number 2, and Evans will hold. Here comes Brookins. Brookins having a good night, 2 for 3. Fans here at Royal Stadium would like to see Gubicza finish this inning out. Gubicza, 6-2, range play at the park. Royal Stadium, 5-6. It's a ground ball into short. The ball is hit to Stillwell. His range is a 3. He's got it. Nice play by Stillwell. And he's going to throw to first to get Brookins, and that will end the inning. 1 run on 3 hits. You kind of think maybe Detroit should have probably gotten more. But they're going to fall a little short. We will go to the bottom of the 8th with an 8-2 lead. That'll be it for Eric King. Larry Owen will bat lead off for the Royals. And he is 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. Let's see who the Cats are going to bring on to pitch. And they're going to go ahead with... And they'll bring out the closer. Get him some work. Coming on to pitch for the Tigers will be Mike Henneman. 9 wins, 6 losses, 22 saves, a 1.87 ERA. He was their main closer that year. Henneman will be the 3rd Tiger pitcher. Owen leads off the bottom of the 8th. Henneman, 6-5, home run chance. That 15 is going to be high. Owen, 5-2. It's a fly out to center. Murphy will take a few steps to his left and make the catch. 1 out. Here's Wilson. Wilson is 1 for 4 tonight. Had a double his last time up. Henneman, a 6-2 against the switch left. That's a blank. Wilson, 1-3, a ground out to the pitcher. Henneman will handle it, and he'll underhand it the first 2 outs. Here comes Stillwell. Stillwell, 2 for 4, 2 singles. Henneman with the pitch. 5-6, that's a blank. He's not tired. Stillwell, 3-4. He hits one to left. That's a 5, and against the righty, that will be a single. Stillwell gets his 3rd hit of the game. 3 singles in a row. Seitzer is next. He's 2 for 4, a single and a double. Stillwell on it first. Strategy rolls her off. Henneman, 4-1. Strikeout 12. That's high. Seitzer, 6-2. It's a fly ball hit to right field. Lemon will come under it and put it away and retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Royals in that one. They have an 8-2 lead after 8. But will we see some 9th inning magic? 8-2 Royals. Top of the 9th. Top of the order for the Cats as well. Pat Sheridan leads off. He is 0 for 4. Gubicza is tired with a 6-run lead. They're going to try. Well, they're going to try to see if he can get the complete game. Gubicza will pitch to Sheridan. Gubicza with the pitch. 1-6. Possible error. Sheridan. 1-6. That's a grounder to second base. That's up with it by White. His error rating is a 2. That's a 16. He didn't make many errors that year. He'll throw to first for the out. And Sheridan has an 0 for 5 night. Whitaker is next. He's 0 for 4. Gubicza. A 1-5 blank. Whitaker, 3-1. That's hit to left. That's a 9. And against a righty, he's going to miss it. An 8 would have been a triple. That's a 9, and that's just going to be a fly out to left. As Bo Jackson has the range on it, and he gets to it, 2 down. Last chance for the Tigers will be Dave Bergman. Rough night for him, 1 for 4. but he committed both of the Tiger errors tonight. Frank Wayne Scott joins us here at Royal Stadium. Had ribs at Q39 delicious at Q39, and you did not bring me any. I am very disappointed in you, sir. Gubicza, 6-1. Home run chance. Lefty 1-7. The 14 is high. Lefty 1-13. 14 was high. Bergman 2-2, and he pumped it up to second base. Getting under there is going to be Frank White. He comes under it, stays in the infield, taps his glove, puts it out, block, and the ball falls into it. That's your game. Royals will beat the Tigers tonight, 8-2. Stadium cheers. Yay! 1, 2, 3, go the Tigers. And the Royals will get a big win tonight, get themselves 3 games over 500. Detroit will now drop to 62-41. Kansas City is now 54-51. Nice win for the Royals, and Gubicza as he gets the complete game. Final line score coming up. For the Royals, 8 runs on 12 hits and 1 error. For the Tigers, 2 runs on 11 hits and 2 errors. The winning pitcher, of course, is Mark Gubicza. He gets the win and the complete game. Doyle Alexander will take the loss. But we are not done yet. 10-minute ticker is coming right up. Gotta go to the preparation H. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball of Replay Sports. So it's an 8-2 win for the Royals. Let's see how the rest of the majors does in tonight. Let's start with August 1st. Oakland at White Sox. Athletics 18-41, and that's 5. White Sox 253, and that is 4. That will be a win for Oakland. California at Seattle. Bill Swift on the mound for a Steeler fan. California 16-62, and that's 8. Mariners 13-62, and that's 7. Oh, Steeler fan will be very disappointed that Bill Swift, his favorite player, could not get the victory. Minnesota at Toronto. Minnesota 8-12, and that's 0. Blue Jays 5-46, and that's 4. The Blue Jays will win that one. Cincinnati and the Dodgers. Dodgers 1 game under 500. Both the Mets and the Dodgers, who won those divisions in '88, struggling. FastScore has been mean to them. Reds 4-21, and that is 1. Dodgers 2-15, and that's 1. There will be extras there. Reds roll a 6 plus 0. Dodgers roll a 2 plus 0. That game belongs to the Reds. Pirates and the Mets. Pirates 6-14. That is 1. Mets 8-46, and that's 5. My Mets finally get a happy recap. Atlanta and the Padres. Atlanta 6-25, and that is 2. Padres 12-12, and that is 1. Wow, unbelievable. But Atlanta will beat the Padres. Astros and the Giants. Astros chasing the Giants for first in the NL West. Astros 9-51, and that is 5. Giants 11-51, And that is also 5. There will be extras. Astros roll a 3, plus 1 is 4. Giants roll a 4, minus 2 is 2. That's going to be a win for the Astros. On to August 2nd, Cleveland at Baltimore. Cleveland 1743, and that is 6. Orioles 1161, and that's 7, a win for the O's. Texas at Boston. Red Sox not out of it by any means. They have a winning record. They're a little behind, but not too far. Rangers 464, that's bad, that's 7. Red Sox 1522, and that's 3. That will be a win for the Rangers. Oakland and the White Sox. Oakland 1313, and that is 1. White Sox 1044, that is 5, a win for the Palos. Detroit at Kansas City. Detroit 1224 and 3 runs. Royals 414, and that's 1 run. The Tigers will get some revenge there. Yankees and the Brewers, big series in the AL East. Yankees 1436, and that is 5. Brewers 1234, and that is 4. And that will be a win for the Bronx Bombers. California at Seattle. Angels 2443, and that's 7. Mariners 1062, that's 7. Okay, we have extras. Minnesota rolls a 3, minus 1 is 2. Seattle rolls a 6, minus 1 is 5. That will be a win for the M's. I'm sorry, California, I'm sorry, darn it. California and Seattle, not Minnesota. California had a 0. It didn't matter. Minnesota at Toronto, my bad. Minnesota 1554, and that is 7. Blue Jays 1743, and that's 6. It'll be a win for the Twins. Reds and the Dodgers. Reds and the Dodgers. Dodgers now 2 games under 500. Reds 516. That is 1. Dodgers 112. That's 0. The Reds will win another one. The Dodgers lose again. Cubs and the Mets. Mets got to take advantage of playing these bad teams. Cubs and the Mets. Cubs 212, and that's 0. Mets 1113. That's just going to be enough. That's 1, and the Mets get a happy recap. Montreal at Pittsburgh. Expos 1113, and that's 1. Pirates 743, and that's 4. The Pirates will beat the Expos. Braves and the Padres. Braves, let's see here. 315, and that's 1. Padres 1422. 3 runs. The Padres will beat the Braves. The Padres right now are in 3rd place with the Dodgers losing 2 in a row. Astros and the Giants. Astros 561, and that's 5. Giants 951, and that is also 5. They will tie again. Astros roll a 3, plus 1 is 4. Giants roll a 1, minus 2 is -1. Another win for the Astros in extras. Philadelphia and the Cardinals. Phillies 425, and that is 2. Cardinals 1021, that's also 2. They will have extras. Philadelphia rolls a 4, plus 0. Cardinals roll a 1, plus 0. That's going to be a win for the Fightin' Phils. On to August 3rd, Cleveland at Baltimore. Cleveland 1166, that's 10. Orioles 1845, that's 6. And that will be a win for the Indians. Texas at Boston. Rangers 641, and that's 3. Red Sox 1551, that's 6. A win for the Bo Sox. Oakland at the Pale Hose. Athletics 1736, and 5 runs. White Sox 564. That will be 7 runs. And that's a win for the White Sox. Detroit at Kansas City. Tigers 1043. That's 4. Kansas City 1056. That's 6. The Royals will win 2 games tonight. Yankees and the Brewers. Yankees 1436, and that is 5. Brewers 1661. That's 8, and the Brew Crew will win. California at Seattle. Angels 965, 8 runs. Mariners 1156, 6 runs. That'll be a win for the Halos. Minnesota at Toronto. We have these 2 tomorrow. Minnesota 1032 and 3 runs. Blue Jays 11-12, and that is 1 run. That's a win for the Twin Cities. Reds and the Dodgers. Can the Reds sweep 3 games tonight? Reds 732, and that is 3. Dodgers 526, and that's 2. The Reds will sweep the Dodgers tonight. The Dodgers are now, I believe, 4 games under 500. Cubs and the Mets. And the Mets win 3 in a row. Cubs 641. That's 3. Mets 1265. That is 9. And my Mets have 3 happy recaps tonight. Expos and the Pirates. Expos 623. 2 runs. Pirates 321, and that's 1 run. The Expos will beat the Pirates. Braves and the Padres. Braves 444, and that is 4. Padres 1051, that is 5. A win for the Friars. Astros and the Giants. I believe if the Astros win this game, they take over first place. Mike Scott against Joe Price. Astros 1163. They're going to do that. 1163. That's a 7. The Giants 643. That is 4. And the Astros sweep the Giants tonight. Philadelphia at the Cardinals. Phillies 944. That is 4. Cardinals 754. And that is 5. The Cardinals will beat the Phillies. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will be August 4th, and we will be back at Exhibition Stadium as the Minnesota Twins will take on the Toronto Blue Jays. Alan Anderson will go for the Twins, and Mike Flanagan will go for the Bluebirds. A big matchup in the American League. Minnesota is in 2nd. Toronto is in 4th, but they're right behind them in the AL East. That'll be tomorrow night's game. Twins and the Jays, Anderson and Flanagan. Be there or be square. Doug Hunt, DBIP. DBIP Baseball with the demos. Chuck Rawlings, Brian B., Joel Turney, World's Worst Gamer, Clee Baseball Fan, MV, Ryan Sullivan, John Haverly, Justin Ludwig, Albert Price, Ronald Spersky, and of course Mr. Steeler Fan. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. And make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night. A nice win for the Royals tonight. They beat the Cats 8-2 at Royal Stadium. We'll see you guys tomorrow north of the border. Take care.